You're watching Ride Like a Local with Belt Drive Betty. On the Alberta-Saskatchewan border is a welcoming city that was recently crowned as Canada's most rider-friendly community of 2017, Lloydminster. From rider-friendly businesses to great events, Lloydminster, Canada's most rider-friendly community. Come experience it. Adrian Pruden. He is the event coordinator for the Airdrie Oilmen Association's Bikes and Bulls event, the Rumble on
the Runway.
What an amazing event for a first time at a brand new venue.
Brand new venue, yes.
Trying to figure out the logistics of how to lay something this enormous out. Pretty big challenge.
Yeah, no, it's been a crazy challenge actually, having again the new venue that we're at now, and not knowing what to expect from adding a runway to an event such as ours. We really didn't have a clue what to expect, so we've built things big. We've got a beer garden that's 2.5 football fields, so yeah, a lot of fencing, a lot of coordination. We've got a ton of people that are helping us out with our event, all of our board, all of our volunteers, our charities that we benefit from our event, Community Llinks, the food bank, and victims assistance. They provided close to 100 volunteers here for this weekend, so it's without them couldn't have pulled it off. And it's at the end of the day, everything's for them, so it's been a great weekend.
It has been an amazing weekend. Attendance was really, really consistent and steady. Yesterday was an amazing day. Friday a little bit light, Sunday a little bit light, but that's to be expected. It's the way the event is set up, so you have time to prepare for that big day. Drag racing, bull riding, and motorcycle rodeo.
Saddle bronc riding as well, mini ponies, mutton busting for kids, and then our wild cow milking and gentleman's wild cow milking, which was when that gets on video and on anyone's website, that's going to be getting a lot of hits because that was so entertaining. And you see people just out of the crowd coming in milking a cow for the first time. Half of them haven't even seen a cow.
Yeah.
So
it was pretty priceless, and lots of wonderful stuff. Lots of wonderful bands playing all evening, and I jammed out. I'm sorry, I was done by 8 o'clock last night. But I understand that the bands were really good. We had Icons, the Kiss tribute band, were headlining last night, and they just had that place packed. And I'm hoping we can have them back again because they put on a hell of a show. Well, that's excellent. Now, I understand that there's already talk about next year. I mean, we're not even fully wrapped up this one. Cleanup hasn't even.
We're just getting started. We still got drag racing going on, as you can hear in the background. But
and yet, from the airport owner to some of your biggest sponsors like Terra Energy, you have people talking about, oh my God, we want to make this thing blow up.
Yeah. No, we're pretty pumped. We went well beyond what we typically do, or at our previous venue, and it's much better where we have an open space, a blank canvas, so to speak, to do what we want to do and see things the way we want to see them. And having that vision and sharing that with our sponsors, and then getting their input for next year, it's I can't wait. I mean, we're already starting planning, and we're not going to finish this event. So
yeah, I was excited last night when I was speaking to Marty from Terra Energy, one of your diamond sponsors, and he brought in another sponsor of yours from Razor Energy, and they were talking to me about a special area for photography and videography, right? Yeah. Scissor lifts, one for the airstrip and one for the bikes and bulls that can be used for both the rodeo and stuff. So it's going to be exciting from the photography and videography point of view to be able to have those high level shots and be able to not fight and struggle to try and
Yeah,
get your
no,
shots.
exactly. Yeah, and that's those things when we have these conversations with these guys and they see these events and they're like, wow, this would be so. I'm going to help you out with this, and it's just going to make the event so much better and so much bigger. And I'm as tired as I am. I'm pumped for looking to the future. It's our relationship that we're forging with the airport authority here. They're happy with everything they've seen, and I'm pretty confident that we've now found our new home for the event moving forward. And having drag racing in southern Alberta like this, I know Medicine Hat does some, but it's very limited for motorsports period in southern Alberta. I think this is going to blow up huge. I can't wait.
I think it's totally going to be blowing up huge, and Harley Davidson, Kawasaki, Honda, they need to start bringing out their race teams. We got to see the Destroyer class out here.
Yeah.
We got to see Honda. I mean, I looked at all of the motorcycles that were out here racing. There were 6 of them, and 3 of them that were doing the winning were CBRs. So Honda needs to step up and get out here. And there's a lot of organizations.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things too. I would assume that those groups would probably just want to see what we're doing first, and get a feel for it before they kind of,
Well, we're going to have enough great video that they're going to get a great feel for this event, because literally I filled up a 32 gig SD card.
Wow.
And I'm working on the second one. That's just video.
Wow.
And I have video sunglasses and a 32 gig chip for photography that's pretty much full. So we should have some, there's lots of really great photographers out here yesterday. Mr. Erickson Emery there, he does an amazing job as an announcer for the rodeo.
We've had Emery doing our rodeo for this is his 5th year, I believe. And that man has got the golden voice, and he's one hell of a guy. We have him, again, 5 years. So he takes care of our sponsors. He puts on one hell of a show with his daughter Destiny, and he just keeps that flow going. And he's a big reason why our event, especially the bull riding side of things, is so successful. He really takes care of the sponsors and gives them the recognition that they deserve.
Well, and the bull riders themselves voted this particular event, and I think it was 2016, as one of the best events they've ever attended. So, from the bull riding side of things, Emery and
Russell from BRC.
From the BRC, they do an amazing job of putting that together, and the stock you guys had this weekend.
Yeah.
Holy cow, them bulls were just rank beggars.
That's the show you get from Russell Friend. Russell is not only a friend, but Russell Friend. He's the consummate professional, and the guy lives, eats, and breathes bull riding. And I'm going to put this on video for sure, because I actually had a conversation with Russell last night. He might be getting up on a bull next year, coming out of retirement, maybe. Right, Russ? Anyway, Russell's just phenomenal to deal with. His wife Jen, they put first class event on every event they go to, and I got nothing but great things to say about that group.
Well, I am very impressed. This is my second Airdrie Bikes and Bulls event, and I was at the airport last year, saw how much you guys struggle with that venue and how hard and challenging it was. The rodeo ground, sorry. But saw how challenging that venue was, and then I see this one, and the potential here is just, it's
massive.
It's enormous, and I mean, if you can get some rides in for the kids and face painting and clowns and different things, this venue has the opportunity to bring your community together in a way that not too many communities are lucky enough to have, really.
Airdrie is I've lived in Airdrie now for 10 years, and it's very much it is a tight community. There's so many great people in this city. And, all the people we have on our board are volunteers. Everybody pitches in. They're very much what you need, what can we do attitude. And it's awesome. So, to have an event like this that has so many different aspects to it, we bring a certain crowd for bull riding. There's the drag racing. There's the motorcycle side. So we can almost have things going on at the same time and have, a little taste of everything, because it appeals to so many people.
Well, and that's the beautiful thing, right? Because all of these things we're discussing are family sports.
Yeah.
You're going to get 4th and 5th generation cowboys out there doing the mutton busting and doing the bull riding and the saddle bronc and the bareback. And then you're going to get 3 and 4 and 5 generations drag racing, and 3 and 4 and 5 generations that motorcycle ride. And so when you get these family-minded sports together, you're bringing together a collective that, although they're very different in what they like, mindset and heart set, they're all in that same groove. If it's for their children, if it's for the future, they want to be part of it.
Yeah. One of our lead sponsors, Tubular Optimization, Tyler Friend and Derek Arneson, they've been to our event for years, and they're big sponsors of ours. And Tyler actually and Derek were both in the Wild Cow milking last night, and then not only that, Tyler's son Tanner was our mutton busting champion. Yeah. And you know, we had a buckle for that little boy, and he should have seen his eyes light up when he saw that thing.
Oh, I was there.
Because there's not a lot of mutton busting that you actually get a buckle. You know, so he's a pretty happy kid. You know?
It was pretty cool because I interviewed them.
Yeah.
I interviewed the littles, and it was so cute listening to them. They're so shy and so humble, you know, and just to see the smile on their face. And so, why do you like mutton busting? Because it's cool. You know? So it's the kids that make the day, and at the end of the day, your charities, which is the Airdrie Food Bank, the Llinks program,
Community Llinks, which covers basically all of Rockyview, and then we have Airdrie and District Victims Assistance. Same thing, they cover all of Rockyview, which is basically Olds west through Cochrane all the way up to Bicycle and everything in between. So they have a lot of area to cover, and a lot of the stuff they do for families. All 3 of these charities. It's really worthwhile for people to take a look and check into the reach they have. I mean, the food bank alone has probably fed half of Airdrie, you know, through these last couple of years with the economy being what it is. The services that Community Llinks provides, victims assistance, you know, and they don't get the funding that, you know, a lot of Calgary or larger organizations get. So the stuff that we can do and the money we can raise and donate to them, it makes us all proud as AOA guys that we can put that money directly into our community, and we know that money that we raise is actually helping our city. So as opposed to going elsewhere.
The Airdrie Oilmen's Association's Rumble on the Runway at the Airdrie Bikes and Bulls event. Another successful event in the record books. Look forward to next year. In the heart of the Canadian Badlands is Drumheller, runner-up community in Canada's most rider-friendly community contest 2017. We invite you to come experience the hospitality, drink in the views of one of Canada's most unique and haunting landscapes, Drumheller, Alberta.